that train go.
Oh, Jose? Oh my God, he's alive.
Yeah, of course I'm alive.
Oh, you know, I was worried to death about you, man.
Why?
You're okay? Jeez.
Yeah, of course
you
I'm
got
okay.
up and you just disappeared for a week.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a last-minute thing.
No
but...
phone calls, no nothing.
Well, no, I mean,
I was just like tearing myself up for the last week, worried to death about you.
Relax, I'm fine.
Yeah, I know you're fine.
I'm
just
better than fine.
You're fine, yeah?
Amazing.
Good. Where have you been?
I've been with Anna. Anna and I have been out changing our lives, okay?
Really?
How's your friend Cheryl doing?
What's that?
Cheryl, with the green jacket, she asking about me?
No, she's not. Why would she be asking about you?
No, I thought she was kind of interested in me there when I met her.
Are you kidding? She's interested in everybody. She picked up a trucker at the Steam Whistle, or the Silver Whistle, and then we went out anyways on another escapade of hers, and she had a pack of dogs after her there.
Oh yeah, right on. Right on.
Johnny, you're married.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. Just because you ordered dinner doesn't mean you can't look at the menu. Anyways, don't worry about that. Who cares?
doesn't even
Who
make
cares?
sense.
I'm married.
Yeah,
I'm married.
you're married. 3 kids.
Brenda, listen to this. At work today, seen a white squirrel.
What?
A white squirrel.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is. I seen it. It came to me. My vision animal.
Oh, is this one of your Indian things?
It's a sign.
A sign? Yeah, it's a sign, all right.
Just saying, I mean, all the budget's going towards personnel. They've stopped buying army supplies.
Attacking us? Come on.
Yeah, you still need to have an army.
Zach, how you doing, brother? Where you been, man? We were worried sick.
A couple of mental health days bettering myself.
Really, eh? Oh, I picked something up for you. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me. This place is a mess, Dana. What are you doing?
Well, I'm studying for my exams.
What are you studying for?
For my exams.
Islamic art.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's my...
Listen, nobody's attacking us. The army, schmarmy. Come on.
Yeah.
You can
You
spend
still
money
need
on
to have
better
an Air
things.
Force. You still need to have an army.
For what? To patrol what?
What if there's a big snowfall again?
How's the Air Force gonna help?
Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna move. That way you
Oh,
can...
no.
Stay
We're just
there,
gonna
stay there.
sit
I'll
and read,
grab it.
okay?
Shoveling snow.
Wow.
But then I passed by this beautiful Italian man in Rosedale and I thought, risotto.
Oh my
So I got
gosh.
some porcini mushrooms, we'll braise a bit of asparagus, put a bit of truffle oil in there.
Oh, honey, it sounds delicious, but I'm not eating carbs right now.
What are you gonna tell me next? You're becoming Amish or something? Can't you just eat around the carbs?
Okay, well, I'll have some asparagus and mushroom mixed or something. Here, that's good.
Now we have some serious things to discuss tonight.
I know.
We have got to make some choices about the
will.
renovations.
I
I've had to
will.
order tiles 3 times now, and if I don't get that marble before Christmas.
Okay, we'll talk about it over the low-carb risotto.
Okay.
Okay.
What's
So
up?
I can tell you what happened today. As if I haven't had enough really great news in the last couple of weeks. The sperm clinic that I wanted to work with, fertility clinic, rejected me today.
Not them too.
Yeah. Funny. Very
That's
funny.
awful.
It is awful. They said that they found out from Crier Fertility that I'd broken the confidentiality agreement and they couldn't work with somebody who was a risk like that. Winner. Big time winner.
I'm sorry. I hated that place anyway.
Yeah, they were losers.
Fluorescent lighting everywhere.
I mean, it was funny because we didn't think we could afford it, right? I mean, we couldn't afford it, but we had heard so much about these journey weekends, these journey weeks. We had to go, you know, we had to. So we hitched a ride with Roy. He's one of the leader guys of the journey, and it was amazing. It was like a week of just telling the truth and being around hundreds of other people who just wanted to tell the truth. I mean, it was liberating.
At any point during this liberating week, did you think to call anyone to let them know where you were?
Well, there's no phones.
There's no phones.
No.
Okay. Okay. So
Well,
you spent the week learning to be a jerk, basically.
No, I spent the week learning how to be honest with
Being
people.
honest with people.
To get rid of the bull, you know, to stop worrying about hurting people's feelings or acting polite and actually being honest with
Acting
people.
polite? That's the furthest signal of truth I've ever heard.
No. Look.
Look, you know what? You worried me so much this week. I thought you were dead. I thought you were hurt. I thought you'd been kidnapped by this crazy group of yours.
But I wasn't, and they're not crazy, okay? Look, I'm sorry that you feel it's my fault that you're upset. But truthfully, it's not, okay?
Truthfully, that phrase is really getting on my nerves.
See, now you're getting it.
Brenda, I'm telling you, all right, this thing was looking right at me. I was looking back at it. The sun was beaming down right on it, and I knew that things are going to turn around for me. Things are going to turn around. Everything's going to change. Everybody's going to take off.
Because of your squirrel. Johnny, have you been like sniffing the creosote you've been putting on your sheds?
Well, I've been doing this clinical drug study, eh? And I've been taking some antidepressants. Stopped last night when I couldn't hoo-ha with my wife there.
What are you doing that for?
Money.
Oh my God.
But no, this squirrel was real, it was there. I seen it with my own too, right? And it even left a few droppings there.
Of course, it's a squirrel. That's all they do. They eat and poo.
I brought them in, made some tea out of it. I'm kidding about that. But no, Brenda, it was there.
Johnny, this is ridiculous. If every innocuous thing that happened in your life was taken as a sign, then I might as well, think that lately all these fellas that have been asking me out for dates, that's a sign. I don't think so. It might be at best a coincidence in life, right?
Well, young lady, I think that's a bit more than the quinky dink. I think you've been getting some signs from the universe.
What?
That it's time to dust it off and parade it down the street.
Okay, again, I don't know what this dusting off is. And anyways, I think our Lord God has something better to do than be setting up a dating service. He's got bigger
your God,
things on his platter.
I got my God, but they're all the same.
And your God's an albino squirrel.
Yeah. Today it was.
Get a load of this guy, this Rico Galati.
Yeah.
You know, he's the attorney for the Kadar kid, the kid from Guantanamo Bay.
Oh yeah, the kid the U.S. caught.
Yeah, the guy gets a phone call, okay? Death threat. He's scared.
Yeah.
He drops the case. Like, what a wimp.
Sometimes those threats mean something.
What, mean something? I mean, they're talking about the CIA, okay?
Of the CIA? You
Yeah.
don't think they would be above? You think they're above putting out a death threat?
Yeah, but the call was made from Mississauga. I mean, what kind of CIA guy is sitting in Mississauga in a safe house making death threats? Come on.
Ever since the terrorists were caught, and some of them had been in Toronto, you think this whole area isn't swarming with CIA?
Trust me, there's no CIA in Mississauga, okay? I mean, there's, look, with a name like Rico Galati, call from Mississauga, put two and two together. It's the mob.
And why would the mob have a problem with a U.S. mistake?
I don't know, maybe it's a gambling debt. It could be totally unrelated, but the media's picking it up, spinning it around,
Okay,
and now we're in...
Please. I can't concentrate with you guys if you keep talking.
Sorry.
It's just impossible.
Sorry.
We'll let you get back to work.
Thanks.
You should just, breathe through it, because you're like university studying, your brain doesn't digest when you're stressed, right?
Thanks.
So you just, oscillate between relaxation and focus.
Yeah, but right now I
relaxation
think
and
she
focus.
needs to focus.
She can focus.
Right
Okay,
now to
note
work.
taken. Thank you, Lucas.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just study. Focus.
Yeah.
Now, Rosedale. The CIA could be in Rosedale.
Who's the baseball player?
Oh, I hate him.
Well, I thought he was a happy little sperm donor. He brought me a glove and everything, and he complained to the clinic that we'd approached him. And I didn't even approach him. It was Randy.
Really?
Yeah, they called me disturbed.
Well, they're sort of right about that, but... Honey, okay,
funny.
look, we'll go back to your place. We will focus on the renovations. I brought some swatches. I brought some tile samples, and we can...
Why the heck? I don't even know why I'd renovate anymore. I don't have a kid coming. I don't even have Randy coming over even anymore. Why bother? Seriously.
Do you want to throw yourself from the train, or should I push you?
Yeah, I am a bit of a sad sack.
Oh.
I just don't even know anymore. I mean, seriously, am I this crappy with men? Am I that harsh? Should I just go up to him and say, "Oh, that's okay. You slept with another woman. That's fine. I forgive you."
I hate to tell you, kiddo, but I don't think he's waiting around to be forgiven. I think he's too busy stooping his playwright.
Oh, you have such a nice way with words.
Thanks.
Look, I told you, it was a last-minute thing, all right?
Last minute, so you had no time. Little post-it note, that's all it would have taken. Dear Randy, gone off to get brainwashed for the week. Be back soon, love Zach. Something like that.
If you want to use sarcasm to communicate your true feelings, I can't be a part of this conversation, okay? Look, there was no time, all right? I just didn't think of it.
No, you weren't thinking.
No,
you weren't thinking of anybody but yourself.
No, I was thinking about you, okay?
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking about you and Lana. I mean, what happened? Are you and Liz totally just... Is that it?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm done.
You don't have any. You
Nope.
don't have any feelings.
Nope. None
Honestly?
whatsoever. Honestly, yeah, nothing whatsoever. I washed my hands of that and it's finished, and I'm with Lana right now. So that's where it's at. But don't change the subject, okay? We're talking about you being an insensitive jerk and like causing me to worry
I don't
about
respond
you.
to name calling.
All right,
okay.
fine.
Look. I understand that worry is a natural human emotion, okay? But be that as it may, it's one that can be avoided. Okay?
Oh, yeah, by a simple note, a simple courtesy, like adults do to each other.
By adults, okay? By realizing that I'm an adult, all right? And I can take care of myself. You're not my dad, Randy.
Yeah, no,
okay?
I know I'm not your dad. I wish to God I was sometimes, so I could just...
Violence is no good either.
It just irks me, I guess, that people use God as a scapegoat, you know?
Some people have scapegoats, some people have squirrels, you know?
No, look, I'm talking about, like Carol at church. She said that God told her to go to China to do this missionary work.
Right.
Well, she didn't like the food, and so she said that God told her to come back home.
Right.
And then God told her to marry her long-term boyfriend that she'd left behind.
Right.
Well, they get married, and then they split up. Because I guess God told him that he needed a new girlfriend.
Well, hey, God ain't perfect, I guess.
God, that is sullying God's name.
Hey, what about you there?
Like that.
You're wearing this little thing every
What?
single day of your God-given life. This little angel in a circle.
Oh, that's my guardian angel. Doug gave it to me.
Well, also it's like a spiritual thing for you too, right? So you believe you got angels protecting you, right? You got angels, I got squirrels. You know?
That is completely different.
Maybe it's God.
Oh. Don't be blasphemous. Hello? Who? Oh, Bill? Bill? Oh, Bill! Oh, what a surprise. Oh, well, no, just on the way home. No, I'm just sitting with a rodent.
Please, Mick Jagger totally deserves it. I mean, he defined an entire generation of music.
Listen, selling out by taking a knighthood is not a Mick Jagger thing to do, okay? The guy was the ultimate rebel,
I know.
okay? So the knighthood, it's just silly, okay? It's just a publicity stunt.
No, but everything he rebelled against, he won. He won the rebellion, and now they want to reward him.
Reward him. It's just a publicity stunt to get people to buy music instead of download it.
Well, they should be able to download it. Somebody's right, okay? Because the people that end up, profiting off the CDs are not the artists themselves. They got a very small cut. Exactly. It's the big record companies that make the money.
Are you kidding me? So who's going to press the CDs? Who's going to distribute, okay, the music, your music, as an artist? Who's going to do that?
Being able to download, people being able to download off the internet allows the artist to have a grassroots approach to their music, and they can handle that themselves, and then it's 100% profit.
You know what? It's called show business, not show art, okay? Don't you have some work to do?
Yeah. It's supposed to be study. Focus.
Tell me something. If you had the chance to do it all over again, I mean, with Randy, would you wait? I mean, he seems to have backed you into a corner.
Wait to have a baby with him, you mean? Oh man, you're full of tough questions today, aren't you? I don't know. I don't even know anymore with Randy. I'm feeling so conflicted and raw, and it's just more complicated than that. And then even hearing about the baseball player again, you know? I mean, he gave me a baseball glove and another legacy, which was I realized that I do want to know something about the father, and I think I want my baby to have the option at least to know something.
Absolutely. I mean, even if you have the worst parents in the world, at least you have somewhere to start, right? You have some sense of identity, I would think.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can give it an identity, but is that enough? Well, I have a tough question for you then.
All right,
since
bring
you're
it
so
on.
damn full of them today. Would you ever consider being the father of my baby? I'm not the father, but just go down that road with me?
Look, my old roommates would do the same thing. They'd lock themselves in their room and take off for days at a time. They'd do their own thing, and it was fine.
No,
okay?
but it's not fine here. Do you know why? Because it's my house, all right? It's my rules, and you're a guest. I don't see you as a roommate, I see you as a guest. And guests don't just pick up and leave.
Okay, so I'm a guest?
Yes.
Like I would be in my parents' house then.
No, it's not like that.
Trying to play dad again, Randy.
I'm not trying to play your dad. I'm just trying to point out that your actions have ramifications.
Yeah, look. You only have control over one person's actions, Randy, and that's yourself, okay? So focus on what you can change, all right? And that's you, not me, all right?
Why are you turning into this? I feel like I'm talking to Lucas sometimes. You're coming back with all these huge ideas and you're spouting them off and you're pushing them on people. Look.
Common sense.
Common sense,
yeah.
Right. Is that why your old roommates left you behind too?
Hey, look, I'm willing to accept fault in that, all right? That was because of Victoria.
Right.
Not because they were taking off or I was taking off or we weren't communicating. That was because of Victoria. And I can accept fault there, okay? You have to be able to do the same thing.
So it's my fault?
I'm not saying it's your fault, but the fact that you're getting angry at me and putting rules on our friendship and our living arrangements, yes, that is your fault.
I just want a simple structure that we can both work at so that we can live together.
Fine. I'm sorry I didn't call you.
Fine. Apology accepted.
Well, I just had the tires rotated on the van so we can use it. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, looking forward to it, Bill. Bye. What?
Got a little date with Bill, Brenda?
It's not a date. Bill is a widower. He's just come to the church and he's helping out a lot. His daughter lives in Burlington, so he moved there to be closer to her.
Okay, well, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, we've been talking about this, about coincidences and about signs and stuff like that. I think this might be a sign right there.
A sign of what?
The angels that are all around you. One of them's Cupid. Bam!
We are delivering things to the needy for Christmas. I don't think that has anything to do with Cupid.
Well, I think he might be delivering something to the needy.
Who? Cupid?
Bill.
Bill is a nice man. Don't make it dirty.
Well, I'm not trying to make it dirty, Brenda. All I'm saying is it sounds like a date to me.
Ridiculous.
Allowing people to have the freedom to download music, it allows, for example, an independent artist to get their music out there. They'll have a new audience base, and that could lead to people that wouldn't normally come and see their shows to listen to their music and be interested. And they can also sell their CDs in a more independent way. It gets their music out there.
That's great. As an independent artist yourself?
Don't point at me.
Hey, listen, go sell your music wherever you want. Go sell it on the subway. Go sell it in the streetcar. Do not steal anybody else's intellectual property.
That's not what
Whoa. I thought you were supposed to be studying.
Yeah.
You made us be quiet so you can study, and I'm looking down.
I am studying. I'm studying.
Oh, what's on the next page?
Nothing.
You did a picture of a butterfly, and I don't even know what that is. It
It's
looks
art,
dirty.
okay? It's art.
You don't want to study. You're
Whatever.
procrastinating.
Whatever.
What would Vivaldi say? Huh? Would he just give his 4 seasons away? Huh?
Probably nothing. He's dead.
That's a good point, but what would he say? Would he give his music away for free?
Oh, be quiet.
It's like the holy trinity of misconceptions about gay men. You know, we love doing hair, and we're uncontrollable sluts, and we make great sperm donors. You know, we're not using it, so we might as well put it to good use. Liz, you know me better than that.
I do know you better than that. I'm not treating you as some general idea of a gay male. I'm treating you as a friend of mine who I love and admire and respect a hell of a lot. And I'm just asking you if you would consider doing this with me.
But have you thought about how this would change our relationship? I mean, this isn't like a simple transaction. This is big stuff.
I know this is big stuff. I haven't come to this decision lightly to ask you, and I'm not asking you to become Mr. Full-Time Dad. I'm not. I'm asking you just to take this journey with me, and we'll see where it takes us. I don't know how it'll go, but all I know is that you're somebody who I would want to ask to do this with me. That's all I'm asking. Right now, I'm just at least asking you to consider it.
All right. I'll consider it. I don't think we have nearly enough wine for tonight.
Window of my third class seat, I'm staring as the mountain